Being an entrepreneur to me means freedom and also just living out your dream. My name is Ntleng Manale, and I'm the founder, and I call myself a chief visionary of Black Empire Farms. We're farming currently on our family land in Swartdam in the Northwest Province. I studied communications, majored in marketing, went into the workplace. And then there's something that switched. I decided, no, actually, I want to follow the land. When I started coming here, I saw there was a lot of non-economic activity, and we have a lot of land that is laying dormant. And so the idea was to get not just myself productive in farming, but having the people work the land and coming together as a collective. And so I approached my granddad and I shared with him the plan of how we want to use the excess land that is owned by the people and turn that into productive land where we can farm. He likes saying, "Molomo o tshela noka e tletse." And that means that like you're crossing the river with your mouth. Anyone can cross the river with their mouth, but do something, let me see you do something, and then I'll believe you. So what I had to do coming into this was firstly fence off the area, because we have some very naughty cows. And then we had to get a tractor in to plow, but we didn't have any water. And so my grandfather said, there's 2 dams down the road. Why don't you get water from there? And so what we started doing was taking 25-liter containers, getting the water, putting them in watering cans and walking down like every row and watering. But as soon as summer hit, it became a problem. When I saw the application for Mbeu, I applied.
When you look at the heart and the passion of Walworld, it's really greater sustainability as well as building communities. The word Mbeu means a seed, and the Mbeu program starts at a seeding level where people are supported through building their businesses.
I applied, and the only thing I asked them for was water. I was like, if you can get me access to water, I'll figure everything else myself. And then they came back and said, hey, you're in. And so we had online sessions with some of the facilitators. We had some financial management training. They came and they installed the borehole. We were able to get a water storage tank. We were also able to switch to drip irrigation, and that helped because we were also able to correctly space the plants. We were able to also, on a more regular basis, deliver vegetables. And so, yeah, the water was like a great addition to the farm. We also have 2 other plots that we've identified that we are able to expand into. And the vision for Black Empire Farms is at some point to plant our cotton and also getting ourselves a little factory to go into agro-processing, because we're currently processing from our small little kitchen. So we've done well. We've been able to get water. We've been able to make enough sales for us to be able to pay people. It's also allowed me to change and impact people's lives. So I think my grandfather is very proud. He's no longer telling me about this river that I'm crossing with my mouth, so, so I really think he is.
Thank you. This is where Mbeu comes in. We are promoting, we're supporting, we're transforming ladies as much as we possibly can. And we're giving them the opportunity to progress in their own communities. Siakula supports someone who's been running their business for a while, and they need just a step up into growing their business.
My name is Bridget. I'm Managing Director for Bridgemas Trading and Project. We provide transport services. Our primary focus is on site operation. We deliver coal. When I grew up, my mother was selling like everything, and I was assisting her. That's when I started having the love for business. When I was working at Ingrain, I worked as an accounts payable controller. Then I was responsible for making payments for maize itself and then the transportation of maize. So that's when I've learned transport. While I was working, I bought a truck. After a year, I said, now is the time. When I resigned, I was subcontracting. And then while I was subcontracting, COVID happened. I wanted to cry because I was struggling. I couldn't pay my loan, but I said, I'm gonna stick with this thing.
Siyakhula is Barloworld's enterprise development program. Through these programs, there is support to make sure that you grow and contracts to make sure that they progress. So that kind of support and sustainability into our value chain and also into our supply chain becomes quite critical.
It was late 2020. I got a call from procurement. I met with them, signed a contract. By then I was running with 2 trucks. One of those trucks, it was not a good truck for mining coal. You make money today, tomorrow it all goes because of you running with old trucks. I don't know, it was tough, eh? It was very tough. I don't remember how many times did I ask myself, did I take the wrong move? And then they told us about Siyakhula. Then I applied for a trailer and a truck. They approved both. I got a loan. I paid a deposit, but I couldn't pay the balance. And then they gave me a grant. The other thing that Siyakhula did for us, they organized training for the drivers that really helped us in terms of saving fuel. The new truck, this one runs right through. You know, when I look at this truck, I'm seeing me growing. My revenue has grown. And now this truck is giving me hope.
My name is Bonisile Fortunate Shongwe. I'm the managing director of Lamatamo Holdings, a 100% Black woman-owned business operating in the mining sector. We are based in Carolina, a small coal mining town. We offer plant hire and logistic services to the local mines here. So 2020, Lamatamo officially got its first contract. I bought myself 2 second-hand trucks. They gave me hell, but I always call it school fees, and I learned quite a bit. And then 2022, I applied for funding. Siyakhula, Barloworld were the ones who funded the TLB that I needed. Just right there on the spot, after my interview, they're like, no, we'll give you an interest-free loan for the TLB. So this opportunity really helped scale up my business quite a bit, increase the turnover, and we also got to employ other people. And because of Lamatamo doing well, we're able to fund the NPO called Carolina Employment Business and Training Center. It's a non-profit organization, basically focusing on community development. We do employment services. We also assist in skills development, business development. So we've been able to reach quite a number of young people. That is my passion. It started in 2015. We officially then registered the organization that will basically be a liaison between the community and the mines, do that stakeholder management. So we then started interacting with the community and interacting with the mines, and people started getting employed. We pushed for bursaries. So both these entities have helped me fulfill my purpose in life.
Barloworld has been very deliberate in involving women. How do you support women in terms of them building their own companies through supply chain? How do we promote and support women in leadership? We have something called The Table is Big Enough, which focuses on including everyone within Barloworld to come to the table and have a conversation. So it's certainly important for us to give young people a voice.
My name is Hema Molatedi, and I am a first-year CA trainee at Barloworld. I'm 10 months into the program, and I am having a good time. When I arrived at Barloworld, to my surprise, I found very supportive managers, and it was actually mostly females. It proved to me that it's also possible for me to get there. The Barloworld slogan is defying limits. You can do anything that you set your mind to. So I'm gunning for that corner office.
We initiated a gender-linked bond to formalize our diversity and inclusion priorities and put in place measurable KPIs to track our progress on these commitments. The first one was leadership. When you look at the exec of Barloworld, it's 50% ladies, 50% men. We're sitting at about 80% top management being Black women, management at senior level, 67%, and middle management, it's at 78%, which is quite a huge achievement. Equally, the other KPI we measure is that of supply chain. So it's really about transformation. It's really about contribution to the greater society. It's really also about young people who are starting up and growing into the business environment.
So to all those women who want to start their own businesses,
If you want something, fight for it, because nothing is easy.
If you put your mind to it and you work hard enough and you don't give up, you fight, there's nothing that we cannot do.
My name is Talent Nobe. I was born an artist, but it was not a thing that I wanted to do in life. I wanted to do architecture. So when I finished my school, things became difficult. I didn't get an opportunity to further my studies, and I found myself at a certain point living in the streets. Being homeless, it's a very dark place. So I started doing art. It kept me going because I found comfort in the art. And from there, there's a certain gentleman that I met, and he saw me while I'm scribbling in my sketch pad, and he told me that you can try to do sketches, sketch people, and you get money from it. So I went for it, and at a certain point, I could afford now to get a room from those pencil sketches. I would afford to buy myself a decent meal. So that's when I came to Sentin, and they gave me an opportunity here at Mandela Square, and oh man, it changed my life in a very amazing way.
The purpose of Liberty 2 Degrees is to continue to create experiential spaces to benefit generations. And that we execute via our strategic building blocks, and they are good spaces where we try and do good for the environment, safe spaces where we create some of the safest environments. Then we also have smart spaces where we digitally enable our environment, and immersive spaces that is around the experiences that we create for people. We also invest in our tenants, and there's a real great opportunity here to incubate tenants in smaller spaces and then to graduate them into the bigger shops.
I grew from there. I started learning more about art. These guys, they gave me a platform to shine from. And that opportunity, it has opened quite a lot of doors for me. From there, I started mentoring other people. By end of next month, we will be in a store, and we'll have our little gallery and grow from there. Today, I'm a family man. I'm a father of a young man. So they really actually gave me hope. These guys from Liberty, they are not just only building buildings, they are also building people. They gave me back dignity. They gave me an opportunity of a lifetime.
We run a business where we touch people's lives, and good spaces are really at the core of who we are.
Good Spaces is our building block of our business, which focuses on environmental sustainability. It covers things like water and energy usage and ultimately carbon reduction, as well as focus areas of biodiversity and responsible waste management. We have done a detailed analysis of what types of waste we're generating on our sites and had a look at how we can best repurpose that waste and recycle that waste. And we've actually recently achieved over 90% diversion from landfill rates in waste. Things like solar plants have become significant in our portfolio over the last 4 years, and trying to now look at ways of utilizing our water more efficiently as well.
Now, what is particularly unique about Liberty 2 Degrees and doing shopping centres is you have to bring your tenants and your shoppers along in the journey with you and convince them that your vision is a vision they should share and join in on. I am the CEO of the Green Building Council, and our vision is to transform the built environment into a place where people and planet thrive.
All our buildings are rated by the Green Building Council of South Africa, and really it's the first portfolio in the country that are all rated at that level. So we have a net zero target by 2030.
So L2D's 3 commitments that we've made is net zero waste, net zero carbon and net zero water.
Part of the good that we do in looking after our environment is also engaging with our customers. We try to educate, we try to provide information.
We've got reverse vending machines at a couple of our sites where people can actually recycle their waste, where they get credits on an app which they can use as they see fit.
We really want to make a difference to the communities that we serve.
The community of Mitchell's Plain, Liberty Promenade, it is like a home for them. My role, it's not only just to protect the people, it's also to serve.
Liberty Promenade is an exceptional shopping centre. People love coming here. We have about 180 stores, and we're all about the community. Our security are well trained. Their job is to make our shoppers and our tenants feel safe, and they are friendly and they're helpful, and they know the community.
So the security, it's very nice to also see when you come in by the entrances that they're visible and like around the mall.
And also at the mall we have very strong, powerful CCTV cameras. So our aim is to make the people to feel good, comfortable when they're inside the mall. I love to help people, and I'm very proud of that. And also, we are a team with the Liberty Center management and the cleaners as well. We have, in fact, a very good relationship with them.
We feel that it is our responsibility to create experiences for our visitors.
I've got a 3-year-old son. The rides is the first thing he runs to when we come in the mall.
We focus on kids a lot.
The activations that they have during school holidays are perfect.
We try to create top-of-mind awareness, place a spotlight on mental health for children. We have literacy campaigns and tons of fun activations for kids, and the mall offers free Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi saves my life here, and it saves my pocket, so I can come here while I'm with him. We can have while we have ice cream or so, I'll be on the Wi-Fi, checking messages, email. Drumlet is actually the coolest mall I've been to.
I'm born in retail. The excitement, every day is a different day. Every day you get different people. We mostly employ people from Mitchell's Plain. We are part of the community, and we pride ourselves in that. We've got a very good and open relationship with management. At least once a week, they walk the whole mall. There's an open line of communication. There's so many improvements being done. Upgrading of the mall, extensions. For example, they're putting up a new roof on top of this roof for the solar project.
Something we're really excited about was our recent net zero waste accreditation from the Green Building Council of South Africa. And what that means is that 900 tons of waste has been diverted from landfills, which is equivalent to a 91% waste diversion rate.
What I love about Promenade is everything they do is they really involve the community. They've got a brilliant waste recycling plant here, which is clean and wonderfully operated.
And something we are very passionate about is taking our customers on that consumer journey with us and making them understand why sustainability is so important.
The mall made us more aware of these issues. Since then, we are using recycle bags. They've got a special way of collecting waste. We receive our goods in boxes and that's all being recycled.
So environmental, obviously very important for us in the good spaces area. We also make sure that we invest in people in so many ways, try and make a difference to their lives. We chose Sondela because I really believe that art and creative work is an area that is so needed, and the joy of working with those children are really a personal favorite of mine.
We have the Sondela program that is about citizenship education. And we are not about awareness, but programs that change behavior, change attitude, and make sure that children walk with pride, knowing who they are, having access and knowing their rights, and making sure they stand for their rights and can grow as valued citizens for our country.
We are here standing proud. We are making a huge impact in the school, in our lives, and we are bringing about change.
All our programs start with self-awareness, then healing through visual art, then all our soft skills, self-management, self-leadership, communication skills, and emotional intelligence, empathy.
So this artwork is called The Flower of Hope, which represents a community where it needs to be taken care of and the environment we live in.
So that makes them really stand as positive role models in their own school, in their own environment, and spread the word in their community. To walk a journey with a partner like Liberty 2 Degrees, it's a special connection, enabling the children to find also their voice in the space of corporate, coming to explain their visual art to all the management and staff of Liberty. And you can't imagine what it means to children.
Okay, so on a personal level, the Sondela dialogue has helped me with my problem-solving skills. You're also learning about different cultures. You're also broadening your knowledge on so many things.
I think there's really such an opportunity to hear through the dialogue that we have with them, the dialogue that they have around their art, in creating active citizens that understand that they have value from a very young age and that whatever they do will make an impact in the bigger South Africa.
So to be given a voice, to feel heard, to feel I can speak about my emotions, suddenly I exist. And when you exist, the confidence just grows in you. It gives wings to children.